Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and today I have another thrift store clothing haul and quick fix. Before we get started, I wanted to give a big shout out to everyone here for purchasing a Cool Orpa t-shirt to support this channel and make today's video possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. Here is the first look I found. It's a matching jacket and skirt set and was only $6.99 total. The main issue I have with the skirt is that it's too tight around my hips, so it makes it uncomfortable to walk. It looks fine, but it's really restricting. The jacket, I actually like the loose fit of it, but the sleeves are just a tad too baggy, so I'll be tapering them in just a little. To alter the skirt, I first seam up the side seams, stopping before I hit the waistband. This is the same technique I used in my upsizing a bodycon dress tutorial, but this time I'll be using a contrasting fabric. Measure the side seam that is opened and use that measurement to mark out a triangle shape. I bought half a yard of this fun silver fabric to add to the sides. If you still want your skirt to be fitted, just make the triangle big enough to cover the amount you need. But if you want it to have a flare like me, then make your triangle bigger. The bottom of the triangle should curve, and I usually just add some extra length just in case it doesn't fit correctly. Once both triangles are cut, face them right sides together to the side seams and sew them one leg at a time starting from the corner. To finish off the skirt, I top stitched the seam allowance down so it lays flat. Moving on to the jacket, I removed the sleeves and will be tapering the side seams first, which will also make the armholes smaller. Then I also take in the sleeves so it's not so baggy. Next, pin the sleeves back into the armhole and sew it together. If your sleeve doesn't fit into your armhole, you can either ease it in by sewing basting stitches along the top of the sleeve, or just figure out where you can taper it in some more. It might be the side seam of the jacket that needs to be smaller or let out, or maybe you can take in the sleeve somewhere. It's all trial and error and trying things on while doing so to make sure that it's the right fit. Here is my finished look. I was still able to keep the loose fit of the jacket, which I liked, but got rid of the extra baggy sleeves. And the skirt is now one of a kind and so unique with the silver flared panels. It's like business in the front and party at the sides. The next thrifted item I scored was this Calvin Klein dress for $9.99. The shape of the collar is amazing and so flattering. I love a dress with buttons down the front, and right now I'm just super into long dresses. This dress is already in my size, but I would like it even more if it was fitted at my waist. I had an idea to cut a strip from the bottom of the skirt to use it as an adjustable waist tie in the back of the dress, but the hem was so beautifully done that I didn't want to touch it. So now to cinch in the waist, I have to evenly take in from all of the seams. I could have just taken in from the side seams only, but I really wanted all the panels to look even, which is why I did it this way. Sew along your new seam lines, blending it into the original seams, and that's it. It's a very minor alteration, but made a huge difference. Next up, I found this straw purse for only $4.99. A lot of the beading have fallen off already, but I didn't like them anyways, so the first thing I did was cut them all off and trim the fringe. Here's the fun part. I went shopping for some new trim to add to the purse and was thinking of doing both of this crochet lace and tassel, but just decided to keep it simple and go with the tassels only.
Using E6000 glue, I glued the tassels on around the top of the purse. E6000 glue doesn't dry immediately, so make sure you press and hold the trim in place to make sure it sticks first before moving on. Let the purse dry for a couple hours and you're finished. Here is the before and after. I love how the change in color and trim completely transformed this purse. It also pairs perfectly with my Calvin Klein dress. Lastly, I thrifted this simple black maxi dress for $8, and I chose it because the material is very thick, unlike the usual jersey knit material that you see these maxi dresses in. To make it my size, I'll be taking in the straps and side seams. I also want to add slits on the sides of the skirt, so I placed a marking there so I know where to stop sewing. After making your markings, trim the extra material away and sew the shoulder and side seams, stopping where the slit will start. When sewing on stretchy material, you want to use a stretch stitch or zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. You should also switch to a ballpoint needle so you don't tear the knit fabric. To be honest, I don't always switch my needles when working with stretchy fabric, especially if it's a simple alteration, but when my machine starts acting up while sewing, then switching the needle could be the fix to that problem. To finish off the slit, I serged the raw edges first and folded it over to hem. Here is the finished look. I really love the material of this dress because you can dress it up or down. I paired it with another thrifted straw purse I found for only $4.99 and some adorable white heels I also thrifted for only $4.99. And that's the end of my thrifted quick fix haul.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fashion videos from me. And if you're interested in purchasing a Cool Irpa t-shirt to support this channel, you can do so by clicking the link down in my description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!